Hey Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This may not resonate for all of you, but hopefully there is something here that you can take away from this reading. I hope that you are doing well, you are safe and healthy at this time. Today we're going to be doing Celtic spread, and let's see what messages are coming through for you. I have also pre-shuffled these cards prior to recording, and let's get right into your reading, okay? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is there anything that Leo should be aware of at this time? We ask for insight and guidance for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, let's cut the deck and let's see what comes up. How did the matter? We have the Five of Cups. The challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. So Leo, you are moving towards something new here. You are making a move, and this move is going to be for the better. The Ace of Pentacles, this requires a little bit of patience, but this new beginning is going to be coming in. New job opportunity, new love opportunity for some of you. Okay, you're highly encouraged right now to keep your positive outlook, not focus too much on any past disappointment, Leo. The root or cause, we have the King of Wands. I see that you are observing somebody or a situation. You're quietly observing something from afar. I do feel like you could be detaching yourself from a particular relationship. Okay, there's something that you're quietly observing. Recent past energy is the Princess of Swords. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be somebody younger. So Princess of Swords, like I said, there's somebody that you're observing. There's somebody that you are closely paying attention to. I do feel like there was some difficulty expressing how you feel. You were not able to really speak your mind. Okay, but in the past, there was a real moment where you really had to be frank and honest with somebody. Okay, I feel like you stood your ground here. The best that can come out of this is the Eight of Cups. So I do feel like you are retreating to your own world right now. It could be that you're closing off in order to heal and focused on your cup here, replenishing your emotional reserves after feeling drained, okay? This might have been also some altercation or argument with an air sign. They might have been quite insensitive with the use of their words, Leo. This could be an argument about money for some of you if this is not a love interest. In the immediate future, we have the King of Swords. So you're going to be making clear, concise decision, fair and firm decision. I see that your observation here will lead you towards a sound choice, okay? For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody, or you are somebody of authority, person of authority. You might be right now making a final decision on this. You're trying to see what is going to be the most balanced outcome, okay? Your power and your energy is the Emperor. So I see that you are more or less taking inventory here, Leo. You're putting your foot down on a situation. Okay, you're seeing things in black and white. Okay, you don't want to be put in a gray area. You don't want to be confused. So I just feel like you're putting your foot down here. You want to also create order after a very chaotic energy, after a disappointment. You want to build a new foundation, and you know that you must be making very sharp decisions here. Right now, you could still be feeling quite emotional, but once you step into your power as the Emperor, I see that you're going to be very protective, and also you're going to approach the situation in a more disciplined manner. All right, you will do what is necessary here, what is logical, what is rational. In the environment, we have the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there's somebody who wants to offer you a new beginning, Leo. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. But you're still retreating to your own world to heal. Some of you might be disconnecting with a lot of people or social media. But I feel like once you step into your power, Leo, once you have your confidence back up and get back on track, it's saying here that new love is going to be opening up to you. Could be an air sign, another air sign here. You may also have dealt with somebody younger, but I see that this King of Swords will be somebody more on your frequency, more on your level of maturity here. So hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like some of you, this is a job opportunity coming up for you soon. You're going to be receiving a very important communication in the form of letter, email, or in the internet. This could also be a colleague offering you work here. But hopes and fears, I do feel like you are hoping to get back on your busy schedule, on your lifestyle, get moving here, not get caught up too much on the past with the Five of Cups. This is also the energy of crying over spilled milk, so you don't want to dwell on what has happened in the past anymore. It is beyond your control. What has been done has been done. What has been said has been said. But I see that you are reflecting right now in order to understand the choices that you have made and the choices that you will be making. Okay, like I said, you're seeing things in black and white. You're being very strategic. Some of you, I feel like you're using more your logic than your emotions as you progress towards this new cycle, this new beginning. So Eight of Pentacles, some of you are afraid that somebody's not paying close attention to your needs, or that was the problem, the issue in this dynamic. You feel like they were too busy or they were too caught up with their own world and they were not opening up to you emotionally. So final outcome, we have the King of Pentacles. It's very interesting because we have all the kings here except for the King of Cups. So I do feel like this means that there will be some kind of collaboration, or you might be working closely with people here that are your colleagues, your spiritual connection. There might also be a very mature masculine energy in your life, like a father figure or a spiritual mentor that's going to give you sound advice, or that's going to be making you an offer about work. But that's the final outcome. The King of Pentacles, to me, this is, the most mature out of all the kings because he's been through it all. Okay, this is the maverick, extremely capable, ahead of the game. So in terms of career, you're going to be highly dedicated and focused. Okay, in terms of love, though, I feel like for some of you, you're just really going to go within, and other people might be perceiving you as you're quite closed off, or that you have this introverted demeanor. But I do feel, Leo, in time, you will be open up to love once again. You will be seeing positive and like a fresh new perspective about dating, about meeting new people, opening up to somebody new. But you will only put your walls down somehow if you feel like somebody's really meant for you. I see that you also have this romantic side, okay? You have the ability to sweep someone off their feet here. But right now, it's like your focus and desire is to get back on track. Build your foundation after a chaotic energy. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords, the World card, and the Seven of Cups. Yes, you are now seeing through some kind of illusion or confusion. This is saying that a chapter of your life is now coming to a completion as well. There is successful completion here with the World card, and you're ascending to your higher self. You're moving towards the new world order, Leo. All right, you're not allowing yourself to get too caught up with the past because it could be very confusing. It could make you feel energetically stuck. So as soon as you shift your focus to the future, many more opportunities will be opening up to you. Okay. I do feel like with all the kings showing up here, it's also encouraging you to take action. Have that kind of mentality of take action, take charge. So with the Eight of Swords, there has been a feeling of helplessness in the past, or fear of what's going around the world, feeling quite confused. You don't know what to make of what's happening around your external circumstance. But as long as you go within, Leo, as long as you listen to your intuition and balance that with logic, okay? I feel like you're going to cope really well. Things are not as bad as they seem with Eight of Swords, but there are certain problems that can only be handled one step at a time. So that's why with the Emperor, you have to be strategic. It's time for a disciplined approach in the matter. Take it step by step. This is also time management. If you want to get back on track, also recalibrate your priorities. What must be done right now. Okay, things that you can control versus things that you can't control. Also taking inventory of energies that you should be allowing in your life. Things that you should be focusing on. Your time, your focus. Okay. But with the World card, there are lessons here. That's why with all the Kings, you have grown so much maturely, Leo. The past experience has molded you to be a stronger, wiser person. And that itself is a blessing. Alright? So let's clarify these cards here. Why is the Five of Cups here, please? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So you dealt with an earth sign, or could be any sign really. Somebody who has been quite unsure what direction to take with you. They were not really being straightforward with you. Things could have also been slowing down, or you feel like they were going around in a circle here. For some of you, may have found out that somebody had other options, or you may have actually witnessed them talking to other people online, social media, and it's like the thing that you feared the most, your gut was already telling you, and now with Eight of Cups, it's like you are being pushed by spirit here to heal. You have no other choice but to move forward. All right. The Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody you may have met at work, or somebody that you are tied because of work. Okay. I feel like this is somebody who is very level-headed, but can be quite inflexible, or there's this overly cautious demeanor, not to get too attached or involved. For some of you, this might have also been your energy for a while because of what you've been through. You don't want to get attached. You're overly cautious, Leo. You're just focused really on your career path. Okay. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here, please? The Hermit. So the challenge here is to go within. Okay, like I said, try to disconnect, Leo. Okay, limit your exposure to certain energies that you know could be not good for you in the long run. All right, some kind of distraction. This could also be noise and distraction in your environment. Learn to filter certain energies if you really want to focus on one clear path. The Hermit can also mean that you must go on a soul-searching journey. This is a time for you to learn the lesson, get the answers if there is some kind of confusion still about the past. And once you're able to synthesize the lesson, this is going to help you become a very mature, strong, and wiser individual, because you have been through something. Only difficult lessons can shape you to be all these kings, this emperor energy. Okay. This can also mean make some time for your relationship with spirit, with spirituality. Because the Knight of Pentacles does have some kind of conservative view about the world. You might have dealt with somebody who was conservative, Leo. There were principles that were clashing with this person. It's like you were trying to understand why they were being too withdrawn, or they might have ghosted you as well. They stopped communicating with you all of a sudden. So you want to understand. At some point you wanted to understand. I do feel like you're the more open one here with King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here, please? We have the Five of Swords. So definitely there was some back and forth conflict or drama that played out. But it's saying here to no longer focus on that, Leo, okay? Sometimes you have to choose your battles. Walking away is not a sign of weakness. It only means that you are becoming the bigger person, and you know that argument and drama is not going to help address any matter at the end of the day. It's going to be a pointless kind of winning. The Five of Swords may also mean that somebody lashed out, somebody here lost their temper, their cool. That could also be you, Leo. Something got you very, very upset. It's important to recognize if these triggers are only sabotaging your focus and your success. Because the Five of Swords can also mean self-sabotaging tendency. Okay? Could it be that ego is what's motivating you to do certain things or to say certain things? The Hermit is go within. Think twice of your action and the choices that you will be making, because this is going to impact your life. This is also saying release any old emotional issues or baggage. All right? If something didn't go according to your plan, Leo, that means there is divine purpose for everything going on here. You are only in a period of transition. Okay? So why is the Princess of Swords here? We have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like some of you, there was a real moment where you were balancing everything out. You were making time for family, friends, yourself, spirituality. You were maintaining basically a well-balanced lifestyle. Okay, but something now has been done to extreme. Could it be that some of you are extremely on hermit mode as well? Because there's something that you cannot let go, Leo. Some of you are too afraid of letting others in because of what you have experienced. Right? You may be on the other side of the spectrum where you have been too detached. You're avoiding certain important relationships in your life, and now is a good time to reach out. Okay? Friends, family, and personal connections are still part of your life. It's still going to help you balance your life. But if you're on the other side of the spectrum, where it's saying here that you may have been expending all your energy in one aspect of your life, then it's time to go within. It's going to be a different case from one person to another here. Because in that quiet moments, in meditative wisdom, a lot of things will be made realized by you. You're going to also be changing your view about your own world. You're going to be able to plan ahead where you're heading. Okay. Why is the Eight of Cups here, please? We have the Queen of Cups. So you're still very much attached to something. But this being a goal right now is for you to heal. Okay. Queen of Cups, you can also, I do feel like you need to balance your feminine and masculine energy. This is saying with Queen of Cups, you might have been out, not really tuned in with others. And this time around, you need to balance that. You need to be as tuned in to your needs as other people's needs. Okay, so it's a little bit of a sensitivity towards others that are around you, Leo. This is really going to resonate if you've been in a hermit mode for a while. Extreme isolation. You might also need to express how you feel so that you don't bottle these emotions, whatever the case may be that allowed you to distance yourself. Some of you, I do feel like you've been an empath. You are an empath. You've been picking up energies in your environment that made you wanted to detach. You were not liking how certain people work with you, behavior of other people. Why is the King of Swords here, please? The Hangman. So the Hangman is urging you to really reflect here, Leo, what needs to be released. Some kind of pattern, some kind of behavior, thinking, situational relationship that's blocking you from growing as a person. This can also mean making some kind of sacrifice. Ace of Swords. If you have been overworking, this is saying to make more room for other important aspects of your life. Okay, recalibrate your priorities. Ace of Swords. So your power right now is that you have the ability to see things for what they are. You see clearly, Leo. You see clearly. You have the enlightenment. You have the aha moment, realization. But this is saying you may need to speak your mind. You may also need to improve the way you communicate with people. Okay. There's also, like I said, a very important communication that you will be receiving via phone call, text message, or the internet. And this is going to be a new beginning for you. Why is the Ace of Cups here, please? The Devil. So in the environment, there could be a Capricorn coming towards you with a new offer. The Devil can also mean that some people feel you might be too tied with something, Leo, or that you are bound to the material, you're bound to your work. Temperance, but other people are seeing you improving or changing. So if you have been reaching out now, if you have been more socializing, if you've been more tuned in with your needs and the needs of others, then people are seeing you like you're approaching a more balanced energy. This could also be balancing of your feminine and masculine energy. All right. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? There could also be a Sagittarius coming in. But I see that you are healing yourself. People see that you are healing, Leo. That could be the reason why you're closed off right now, so that you can heal. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please? The Wheel of Fortune. So there's some kind of heavy energy around you that keeps coming back around and around in your life. And it just feels like you need to say something once and for all, Leo. Because it's saying here that avoidance, can only take you so far. But you must assert yourself and you must put your foot down, speak your mind and communicate, express how you feel, so that this situation won't keep coming back around over and over again, right? Avoidance is one thing, but it's saying to create healthy boundaries, but at the same time putting your foot down on something. The Wheel of Fortune, this is also saying if there are any patterns or cycles that you keep repeating in your life, this is a time to pay close attention to any patterns that are unhealthy or situations that you might need to let go or surrender to divine. Okay? This is transformative energies coming in. Transformations are never easy, Leo. But I see that there will be higher learning here, a higher consciousness. You're going to be made aware now of what you need to let go. Okay? And it's all for the better, Leo. It's all for the better. Why is the King of Pentacles here, please? So we have the Justice card. So I do feel like you're going to be weighing your options. You're going to be seeing things for what they are. And this will allow you to make a sound decision, all right, of what's going to be best for you. If it's a relationship that you feel you've been tied to for so long and there's no emotional fulfillment, trust your intuition. See things for what they are. Don't let your emotions cloud your better judgment. That's the Justice and the King of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be practical with your decision at the end of the day. You might also be taking a legal route here, Leo. You're going to be getting sound advice from somebody. And you're going to fight for justice. You're going to fight for equality is what I'm seeing. You're not going to allow the situation to play over the same way again and again. You're realizing that unless you take action and you put your foot down, this devil energy, this heavy energy around you will still keep coming back around. So justice is finding a solution once and for all. Okay? For some of you, I do feel like you're going to reach a more balanced point in your life, meaning work, relationship, other important aspect. You're going to be finding a healthy balance between all your commitments. Okay? There could also be a Libra coming in. But let's see. We're going to get some sound advice for you. But you're going to be changing your views very soon. If you've been very closed off, you're going to be back in balance, Leo. Not to be extremely isolated here. And balance your feminine and masculine energy as well, so that you will be whole as a person. Remember, all the experiences are happening for a reason, to mold you who you really are, shaping you towards your true destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. We have Thinker card. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle card. I will be reading to you what it says in the booklet. So yes, I do see that you've been spending time thinking. This is the number 44. And the Emperor here is the number 4. So you're really seeing things in a logical point of view now. Let's see. I'm going to read to you what it says in the booklet. All right, so essential meaning, strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you are playing right now. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there's enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work, and should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge into any fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. Calculated action is cold for now. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friend now, so get out your journal, write down what you're going to do today to signal to the universe that you are serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. You will win this game and your triumph will be for the highest good of all. Protection message. You might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon you will come to your senses and an aha moment will bring you clarity. Wow, that is a positive message, Leo. So there will be really a moment of clarity. Okay, so you will be very strategic, rational in your approach, and you will come with a sound decision and a solution as well, whether this be about a work or a partnership. So this is your reading, Leo. Please take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.